Audio Jungle.
8 killed, several injured in Clarendon gun attack. 8 people have been confirmed dead and several injured following a shooting in the community of Cherry Lane in Forepass, Clarendon on Sunday evening. The circumstances surrounding the incident are still unclear. However, it is believed to be connected to an ongoing feud between rival gangs. National Security Minister Dr. Horace Strang expressed deep sadness over the incident. It began with laughter and excitement, which turned into cries of sorrow after gunmen reportedly unleashed a hail of bullets, killing 8 people, including a young boy. A baby is said to be among the victims hospitalized in the incident that has been described as senseless and brutal. Wholeness caused National Security Council meeting following deadly gun attack. Prime Minister Andrew Holness has called a meeting of the National Security Council (NSC) for Monday morning to discuss the brutal gun attack on Cherry Lane in Clarendon on Sunday night. Up to midnight, 8 persons were killed, 9 others were injured and being treated at hospital. In a media release early Monday morning, the Office of the Prime Minister said the meeting will begin at 9 a.m. It said the Prime Minister has advised the police to leave no stone unturned in bringing to justice the criminals who perpetrated the disastrous act. I condemn this reprehensible, brutal, and senseless attack which resulted in several people in Clarendon being killed. I extend my deepest condolences to all families who were affected by this tragedy. I have spoken to the Police High Command and advised that all efforts must be extended to bring the perpetrators to justice as quickly as possible, Holness noted. The Jamaican state will not grant such savage being meted out by the people. We will respond strongly, he continued. The Prime Minister said the incident is a reminder that despite the approximately 17% reduction in murders which have been achieved this year, the government will have to persist and intensify efforts to aggressively target criminal gangs across Jamaica. We will not relent in efforts to reduce criminality, and we will not surrender our society to criminals. I wish to assure the nation that my government will continue to pursue a multifaceted approach as we support the security forces in the bid to further successfully reduce violent crime. The Prime Minister also called on anyone with information concerning the gun attack on Cherry Lane in Clarendon to tell the police what they know. Late Sunday night, Minister of National Security Dr. Horace Strang said the authorities believe the attack may be connected to reprisal activities from a few years ago. I urge the police to utilize every available resource and power to apprehend the perpetrators swiftly. To the people of Clarendon and Jamaica, please remain vigilant and cooperate with the law enforcement as we work to ensure the safety and security of our communities, Strang noted. Businessman Dean Shaw gunned down at Shortwood Plaza. Businessman Dean Shaw was shot at the Shortwood Plaza in St. Andrew on Saturday. Details surrounding the shooting are not yet available, but unofficial reports are that men traveling on a motorcycle entered the complex owned by Shaw and opened fire at him. The police are investigating. Family accuses security forces of cold-blooded murder in Spanish Town double killing. In a tense and tragic turn of events, 20-year-old Terry Headley was shot and killed during a security forces operation in the Blackland community of Jones Avenue in Spanish Town, St. Catherine on Wednesday morning. The incident has ignited outrage among family members and residents who are disputing the police's account, labeling the killing as a cold-blooded murder. According to police reports, the security forces were conducting a cornered and search operation when they encountered armed men who allegedly fired upon them. The law enforcement officers reportedly returned fire, resulting in the deaths of Headley and Orlando Davis, also known as Blacks. A third man allegedly escaped. The police claimed to have seized a Springfield rifle with 2 live rounds during the operation. However, family members and residents took to the streets, accusing the Independent Commission of Investigations (INDECOM) of a cover-up and demanding justice. Sequela Headley, the eldest sibling of the deceased, refuted the police version, stating that there was no forced entry into her brother's room, suggesting that he was called out by the officers. About 5:30, police do them thing and run down bad man and them run in his yard and then shoot him also. We know they call him out because there is no forced entry on his room. Furthermore, the side of the house where he was, the bad man didn't go there, so she stated. She insisted that her brother was not involved in any criminal activities. We are out here because they have his name out there saying he's a bad man, and that's not so. He's an electrician, a footballer, and a musician. He is beloved by the community. He is a brother, a son, and a lover. We want justice. We are not satisfied with the Indicom investigation so far. They have not spoken to us. We want justice, she stated. Another relative also expressed disbelief at the police account. "Me want the police to come and show us where the gun hole in the zinc fence to show us that they were shooting at them," the relative stated. "I call him out after they killed the criminal and shot him and then spread bad information to the media about my nephew." Indicom has stated that it is continuing its investigation and as such is urging family members to cooperate by providing any relevant evidence. Security Minister Dr. Horace Chang lauds MOCA for its work in combating cybercrimes and corruption as the agency celebrates 10 years. National Security Minister Dr. Horace Chang has lauded the major organized crime and anti-corruption agency MOCA for the work it has done as it celebrates 10 years of existence. Speaking at MOCA's anniversary church service, Dr. Chang said MOCA stands at the forefront of the fight against transnational crimes, cyber threats, and corruption. He said the agency's work remains essential as cyber and transnational crimes remain a threat to the economy's growth and development. He noted that since MOCA's inception, it has made and continues to make an invaluable contribution to law enforcement.
As we position Jamaica on the path to prosperity, cyber threats and transnational crimes are an ever-present danger to Jamaica's economic growth and development, albeit in the banking sector, the public sector, or private enterprise. Over the 10 years since its establishment, MOCA has kept pace with these emerging threats, thereby enabling Jamaicans to conduct their business and to pursue legitimate business endeavors in a safe online environment, while safeguarding Jamaica's critical infrastructure, industries, and sectors from new and emerging threats to national security. MOCA's elite is the elite body of highly skilled professionals, remains pivotal to all major anti-corruption, organized crime, and cyber defense criminal investigation in Jamaica in recent years. While maintaining a low profile, MOCA has played a significant role in all of the complex and sensitive investigation involving alleged corrupt public officials across various government departments, as well as multi-million-dollar fraud cases and cybersecurity threats. The integrity, tenacity, and diligence of a team at the major organized crime and anti-corruption agency and their record of excellence and the relentless pursuit of organized criminal networks has set the agency apart as the elite law enforcement agency within the region.
Health Ministry urges caution as risk of COVID-19 transmission increases. The Ministry of Health and Wellness is urging Jamaicans to remain vigilant as its surveillance data shows high transitions of the SARS-CoV-2 virus among the population. In July, the country recorded 176 COVID-19 cases and 16% increase from the 152 recorded in the previous month. The case distribution shows that the parishes of Kingston and St. Andrew 25%, St. Catherine 18%, and St. James 18% were the highest figures. The ministry continues to recommend vaccination as the best defense against several illness and death associated with COVID-19. At present, doses of the Pfizer vaccine are available to the population. Further, members of the public must remain at home if feeling ill, wear a mask to prevent spread of respiratory droplets, practice proper sneezing and coughing etiquette, especially when in public spaces, and wash hands or use hand sanitizers. Jamaicans traveling abroad are especially urged to be diligent in practicing these infection prevention protocols. Additionally, immunocompromised persons and those with chronic conditions are urged to pay particular attention to their care management. 13 COVID-19 deaths have been reported since the start of the year. Remember to subscribe, like, share, and click the notification bell for daily updates.